Good morning everybody. I am MD Patra from MKD Education. I am electrical expert of MKD Education. Last class we have discussed about AC fundamentals, what is the RMS value and what is average value. So now in this class we will discuss about what are the different types of electrical loads we are using in AC circuits and what happens to if we are using resistive load or inductive load or capacitive load in AC circuit, then what happens to the power and what is the current flowing through the circuit, and the very important is what is the phasor relation of voltage with current in the different circuits. So let's start our subject. As I have told you that alternating current can flow through different types of loads, that is resistive, inductive or capacitive, and we will see in this class that what is the relation of voltage with currents in all the cases, and that must be different. And at the outtest of this class we will come to know that what are the different types of loads or how the alternating current flows in different types of loads and how the circuit power factor changes with load in all the cases. Now moving on to the next slide. This is AC through RLC, or here we will discuss about what do you mean by in phase, what is lagging and what is leading. So in phase means what? That means voltage and current, or if you will take two phasors, it may be voltage, may be current. Both the starting points means both will start from 0, then they will maximum at the same time, again 0, here is at pi, again negative maximum, again 0 at 2 pi. Means at a time both the 0 points and maximum points of the two phasors are same. That means V is equal to Vm sin omega t and I is equal to Im sin omega t. And if you will go for the phasor diagram, here V and I should be in the same line in phase. Means the phase angle between this voltage and current is 0. That is known as in phase. Then if we will go for lagging case, so lagging means to lag, means if one waveform is starting from 0 at this point, then after some time the next waveform will start, and this phase angle is known as phi. Here the phase angle is 0, here phi is 0, but here phi having some value. So if this is V and this is I, we can say that I is lagging V by an angle phi. So that's why the equation for V is same, because V is starting from 0 as like this. So V is equal to Vm sin omega t, which is sine wave, and if you will go for I, so I should be Im sin omega t minus this much of phi. It is the equation for both voltage and current. And if we will go for the phasor diagram, so if we are taking V as the reference, I must be lagging by an angle phi to V. So this is the phasor diagram and this is the waveform of this lagging case. Then if you will go for the leading case, it is just the reverse of the lagging one. Means here we have taken same, means V as the reference, V is equal to Vm sin omega t. But I started before V, here I started after V. So it must be I is equal to Im sin omega t plus phi. Here the phase angle is this phi, means angle between this voltage and current is phi. And if we will go to the phasor diagram, if we are taking V as the reference, I must be leading by an angle phi. So these are the three cases: in phase, lagging and leading. So now let's see, we will draw these diagrams in our board. This is V is equal to Vm sin omega t, and if we will draw the current in this dotted line, now we can see this is the waveform for I, which is equal to Im sine omega t. And here we can see this is 0, this is pi, this is 2 pi, and this point is pi by 2 obviously. Here we can see both the waveforms will start from 0. Both are getting their maximum point at pi by 2. Again 0 at this pi. Again here they will be in the negative maximum. It is minus Vm or minus Im, and this point is positive Vm and positive Im. Again it will be 0. And if I will draw the phasor diagram, if it is V, it must be I. The phase angle V and I is in one line, means the phi, value of phi is 0. Both are starting from the same point. This is known as in phase. Then, if we will go for lagging case. So, lagging means what? Here, if I will take again voltage as the reference, means this is V, which is equal to same one, means V is, it is a sine wave. So, it should be Vm sine omega t. Then I am starting I. Suppose at this point. Suppose at this point this is I. And the phase difference between these two, each phi, between V and I. So obviously here the value of I must be, I is equal to Im sine omega t minus this much of angle. So it should be minus phi. This is the phase difference between V and I. And if I will draw the phasor diagram, if this is V, this must be I, the phase angle is phi. Means here I can tell that I lags V by an angle phi. This is the concept of lagging. Then, if we will go for the concept of leading, so in case of leading, it should be just the reverse of the lagging. Leading case means same thing, we will take again voltage as the reference, which is a sine wave. V is equal to simply Vm sine omega t. And I suppose starts at here. This is I. This is the waveform for I. So it should be how much now? This difference. This is phi here in this case. So I must be Im sine omega t plus phi. It is starting before this V. Here in this case it is starting after V. So it should be omega t minus phi. It should be omega t plus phi. So here again if you will draw the phasor diagram, if it is V, V is the reference, I starts earlier than, means I is leading like this, and this angle is phi. Here I can write down I leads V by an angle phi. Now it is clear what is in phase, lagging and leading.